as the snow shrinks, releasing streams and rivers from the confines of winter. A cycle of new life begins. Spring is in the air, and a promise of the seasons to come spreads infectiously to those of us beyond the lakes, rivers, and forest lands. This is the estate of nature, offering to those in communion with her a wealth of varied pleasures to be enjoyed at leisure. The thrill of a tight line is close to the heart of any angler. But fish or no, angling is one of the greatest excuses in the world to get out in the open. All the rivers and lakes in Nova Scotia are open to visiting anglers. But to travel inland, through forested areas in search of game of any kind, a licensed guide is required. Guides prove themselves many times over. Their friendliness, help, and know-how are invaluable in introducing new country and seldom fished waters where unsuspecting trout lie. Rainbow and brown trout have been introduced to some waters in the province and offer variety and excitement to an angler's day. But the speckled and brook trout, both native to the 3,000 lakes and the 100 rivers that stream through the countryside of Nova Scotia, are the perennial favorites. The Atlantic salmon is the prize of freshwater angling. There's nothing like the exhilaration that comes with the strike and leap of this royal fish, king of all rivers. Bringing a salmon to gaff is a battle of wits, and the sense of loss when the tight line slackens is coupled with admiration for the noble fighter that outwitted you. Silver bright from the sea, the Atlantic salmon each year enter their favorite Nova Scotia rivers. Among them, the Margaret, Medway, La Have, and St. Mary's. On the way to their spawning beds, they stop to rest in cool, deep pools. At this time, they present a challenge to the angler's skill and patience. Salmon do not feed in fresh water and must be tempted to take a fly. When it does, whether it tips the scales to 52.5 pounds, the Nova Scotia record, or to a modest 5 pounds, the Atlantic salmon is still the prize to take home. Freshwater has its enthusiasts, but so does the ocean and its inlets. The love of angling often begins when a small boy drops his line over the end of a pier, though the fun may only be to see how many different species of fish he may catch. Angling for deep-sea game fish is a special challenge. During an intercollegiate game fish seminar held at Wedgeport each year, students are coached in the type of lines to use, the proper lures, and the sportsmanship that is all part of fishing. On fabled Soldier's Rip, the Tusket River, and other nearby waters, students test their knowledge. As many as 10 college teams from the United States and Canada match their skills in this friendly competition. There are 3 trophies: for the individual catching the biggest fish, for the team, and for the country landing the most pounds of fish. Fishing over waters long famed as the hot spot, chances are good for tuna, another prize fish. All deep-sea game fish count in this match, and even a lowly cod may tip the scales in favor of a trophy.
Western, 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 you, college fair and square. Arts and men's are strong for you, deny it if you dare. White and purple colors are worn by all who know. Christmas college is the best, come and let us show.
There are those who take their deep-sea angling competitively, others who go for the sheer fun of it. Off nearly all parts of the coast of Nova Scotia, there is excellent angling for many species of edible fish. The gamest and most streamlined of these is the pollock, always eager to snatch at a lure. Bringing a pollock this size to the gaff with rod and reel is an achievement. When summer days pass into the crisp days of fall, hunters hopefully set their decoys in the marshes and shallow waters off the coast, because Nova Scotia is on the Atlantic migration route of wild ducks and geese. While the black duck is the most numerous of waterfowl found in the province, teal, mallard, eiders, and many other species are also plentiful. Without a dog, even the keenest gunner could be outwitted by the camouflage and natural protective instincts of the game birds common to our woodlands. In the open season, the native ruffed grouse, Wilson snipe, or the sporty woodcock is an exciting challenge to any gunner. In its natural habitat, the pheasant feels secure in the cover it so closely resembles, until a well-trained dog is essential to a successful pheasant shoot, regardless of a man's prowess as a gunner. Since pheasants were first introduced to Nova Scotia, they have become a favored game bird, whether hunted in the open country or in hunting preserves. In this season of the year, the golden pheasant harmonizes with the golden leaves of autumn. These invigorating days of fall stir the big game hunter's dream to action. Nova Scotia's woodlands harbor a variety of big game animals. The numbers of majestic moose are increasing, and black bear are common in some areas. But the Virginia or white-tailed deer is the principal target. Hunters stalk the countryside in search of this fleet-footed animal. A successful hunt is every hunter's dream. But dreams are not reality. The handsome whitetail is an elusive animal, and once again, wits match wits in this woodland contest. Often the quickest eye decides the outcome in but a moment. Hunting, like fishing, is enhanced by anticipation and uncertainty. To bring down a 9-point buck is an achievement to talk about through the winter months ahead, when the seasons again come full circle. Go fish and hunt. Wander through cool woodland paths. Enjoy the tang of the sea, or rest by sparkling streams. For a little while, free from care, refreshed in the out of doors.